Well, the end of a really hard week, David, but I mean a terrific victory today against a really decent Exeter side.
Yeah, it was massive. Obviously, the point looks good now against Grimsby. You know, it was a tough game there. They didn't really come out of the shape. It was hard for us to break them down, but I thought today both teams tried to play a little bit of football on the pitch, which isn't really good for playing at the minute. So, but we're going to get 2 penalties. Me and Danny Lloyd scoring them, so we'll take the 3 points and move on.
Yeah, no Varney to take the penalties, but you stepped up and your first goal at Tranmere, so a big day for you.
Yeah, no, it's always nice to score your first goal for Tranmere, you know, for myself. And but you know, obviously Varney's out for a couple of weeks, so someone's got to take over. And being an experienced player that I am, I'll take the pressure on my shoulders and try and help the team as much as I can.
Physically and mentally, it's tough at this stage of the season, but you're sort of on that stage of trying to get yourself really sharp and match fit, aren't you? So you're perhaps on a different curve perhaps to some of the other players.
Yeah, this is like pre-season for me. These are like my friendlies, trying to get match fit for but at this time, you know, the matches are really important. You know, coming into the season where you only want results, the performance don't matter. You know, so I thought today we didn't play our best, but you know, we won the game, which is the main thing.
I just said to the boss earlier then, I mean, this just shows the importance of having that really deep squad, doesn't it? Because that's very much a squad effort today to come through and beat a good side.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I've not played 2 games in a week for a long time, and you know, only played 59 minutes today. You know, Paul Lewis, Danny Lloyd come on, made a massive impact when they come on. So, you know, we know it's a squad game. You know, we've still got 10 games to go, 10 massive games, and if we perform like that and show the desire that we showed, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Important now to back that up at Colchester on Tuesday, but I mean, it's not just the away games at the moment, it's the long trips you have to take.
Yeah, we've had a couple the past couple of weeks. You know, obviously we've had Wembley, we've had Grimsby, we've got Colchester, we've had Crawley. You know, so all previously, you know, they're all coming, but you know, after Colchester, I think we play a lot of teams that are around us, you know, fighting for promotion. So, you know, it's in our hands. You know, we've got to play them, we've got to beat them, and if we do that, I'm sure we'll get in that top 3 and get automatic. Yeah,
I was wondering about that because obviously Exeter today, I mean, you know, they're trying to win because they want to try and get back into that race, don't they? You've got Cheltenham and Cambridge and Forest Green to come. Mm-hmm. Is it better to be playing the sides near to you at the top towards the end of the season rather than sides mid-table, perhaps?
Yeah, I think so. You know, when you play teams mid-table, you've got nothing to lose. Where there's pressure on when you're playing teams around you, you know, the pressure of winning. And I think we've got a lot of experience in our squad. You know, it runs right through the core of the team, and I think that's going to help us in the long run.
I was thinking about the performances today, particularly some of the younger players as well. I mean, you know, Leo Connor, you know, who's given a particular role to who sticks to it great. Young Callum McDonald, who's the left-hand side. I mean, it must be great as a senior professional if you like to see the youngsters coming.
Yeah, you know, again, the senior players need the young players. You know, we haven't got the legs, you know, to carry on. You know, running like the young lads have. You know, Leo Connor, Mark, is it Matty J out there? I thought he was a different class today, marking him out of the game. You know, Clark, I don't know what he does it, man. He's an absolute warrior. Obviously, George Kane got injured and Manny came in and was solid. So, you know, and Otis coming back in the team as well, it's a different class. So, you know, we got the talent there. You know, all the young lads are, you know, pumped up, really excited about the push, you know, for promotion, and you know, they're helping the old lads as well as the old lads helping the young lads too.
And you've been there before yourself. You know what the feeling's like inside the dressing room. I mean, do you get that feeling inside the dressing room? You know, that it is promotion. It's that sort of feeling within the club.
Yeah, that's what we want. You know, the club. You know, last year, it was a tough thing to happen. You know, on points per game, but. You know, they're willing to go straight back up. You know, we've got the hunger. You know, the lads want to, you know, play in a better league or want to play against better players, and no different for me. You know, I'm on launch into the season. I want to play as many games as I can, score as many goals as I can. Hopefully, you never know, something can happen next year. If not, I get another promotion on my CV and we move on. So, yeah, we're all looking forward to it.
Yeah, and at the end of a really hard week, as I say, you know, physically and mentally, you know, to get that win at the end of a very, very hard week, you know, can really give you that boost you need, isn't it, going forward?
Yeah, it can, because, you know, that game was so close, it could have swung either way. You know, we took the lead and they equalised straight away. Not many chances in the game, but again, we get a bit of luck with the penalty, you know, just handball. But sometimes you get given them, sometimes you don't. But it went for us this time, and you know, Danny Lloyd stepped up and put it away. So, you know, we'll take the 3 points, we'll move on, we'll rest and recover tomorrow, and be back in training Monday and ready to go on Tuesday against Colchester.
Have you found in League 2 that perhaps you have to win games slightly differently, perhaps in some of the other divisions that you've played in?
Every game's different. You know, I'm sure you know and I know that. Sometimes you turn up against a team who just want to pump it long and win second ball. Some teams want to try and play out from the back and score like the perfect goal. It happens in every league. It's not just League 2, like Championship, Premiership. You know, every team's different. So we watch videos, we know what they're going to do, and we try and stick to our game plan and try and win it that way.
And the boss is looking after, you know, sort of coming on as a sub or give you an hour on the pitch and whatever. I mean, is that really helping you to get where you want to be?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I honestly think I can finish a game, but you know, I'm 35. I've not played many games. You know, I've only played like 4 games in 9 months. You know, so the legs do feel it, but you know, I'll be recovering Sunday and Monday and be ready for Tuesday for selected.
Well done today.
Cheers.
Obviously you were a bit short on game time when you came to Tranmere. You've had to bide your time with Vaughan doing so well and to get your own opportunity. How do you actually feel now with yourself fitness wise?
No, I'm starting to get there. You know, obviously the first couple of games I'm playing 45 minutes, 50 minutes, 60 minutes. Played my longest against Grimsby in 70 odd minutes. You know, I felt fine, but the match fitness is coming. The performance, I don't think my performance was my best today, but you know, I've scored a goal, so but I think I've played better in other games than I haven't scored. So it's one of them things, you know, my job is to score goals, and if selected by the gaffer, I'll play as long as I can, when I can, and hopefully do the job for him.
When you're coming into a side a little bit cold, does it help that you've got a lot of experienced players already within a squad and quite a few vocal local voices as well?
Yeah, no, exactly, as you said, you know, Scotty in goal, the captain, you know, Clarkey at the back, 39, still playing as well as ever, Jay Spearnley and Fiends in the midfield, and myself and Vaughan up top. So you know, we're all over in our 30s. We all know what it's about to win a game and get promotion, and there's no different this year.
I know your dad lives quite locally to me, down the south end of Wirral. Obviously not being able to get into the grounds at the moment to watch games because of the situation, but he must have been thrilled to see you come back home effectively.
Yeah, exactly, because you know, my mum passed away a couple of months back, so he's on his own now, so it's vital for me to spend time with my dad, and you know, he's loving me being back home. You know, I see him most days now, so you know, it's just nice to be home and you know, give him some company really.
Yeah, I suppose the best gift you could give him really would be an automatic promotion with Tranmere, wouldn't it?
Exactly, yeah. You know, I've been asking him to ring the club and see if he can come in as a steward and you know, clean some balls and watch the game, but I don't think he'll do it. You know, he's happy just to you know, watch it on iFollow and follow the game in that way.
I don't think you get him at the Bromber pub, to be honest.
Tell me about it. You know, he's in there 24/7. You know, but. You know, again, all his mates from the Bromley, you know, big Tranmere fans, and they were all buzzing when I first came. So hopefully now we can, you know, score the first goal and go on and run and you know, keep banging the goals in.